What's up, family? Trier here, and we have some awesome information to share with you today. For the record, we have some new $1,000 monthly stimulus checks that are headed your way. We haven't seen anything like this in quite some time now. And then last but not least, it's official, guys. The Democrats are fighting to keep their seats in Washington. Has begun. I'm going to tell you all about it in just a moment, but in order to keep this video short for you guys, don't forget how much a simple press of the like button does for this video and for this channel. And also, guys, I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers before the end of this month. So if you could help a brother out, yes, subscribe to the channel right now and let's start with the video. Well, guys, we saw in yesterday's video where the FDA has authorized the new Omicron booster shots that are strictly targeted to the various variants of the Omicron. And now, guess what, guys? We are seeing that the CDC is now recommending that COVID-19 booster shots be available to everyone. Yes, they are telling the American people that they need to go ahead and get these new COVID-19 booster shots that are specifically, strategically targeting the Omicron variant. And that is mostly of the BA.5 variant. Yes, it says right here that the CDC announced late Thursday that it is recommending the reformulated Pfizer and Moderna COVID-19 booster shots that are targeting the Omicron strain for people ages 12 years old and up. Yes, the recommendation came after an outside panel of vaccine advisors endorsed the boosters in a 13-1 vote and marked the last regularity hurdle before the update shots can go into Americans' arms. Now, again, guys, if you are interested in these new booster shots for the COVID-19 Omicron variant, yes, these could be available sometime next week, but we still don't know the final answer to that as to when they will actually hit the shelves. But moving on, guys, hey, the disaster that is going on right now, the crisis in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, guys, yes, they are dealing with this water crisis. And yes, guys, they are saying right here from the mayor that this is a huge mountain to climb. Yes, the emergency spotlights the chronic problems that are plaguing the water plant in Jackson, Mississippi, and whether federal funds through various avenues, including the infrastructure package, have reached the facility. Yes, guys, the mayor of Mississippi, largest city, said that he hopes to resume the flow of clean drinking water to thousands of residents within this coming week after a water treatment plant that was overwhelmed by the flood waters, sparking a public health crisis. Yes, guys, if you haven't heard this story yet, Jackson, Mississippi, guys, which is the largest state or largest city in Mississippi, yes, they have been without running water, guys. I mean, the water is contaminated, right? Because of the huge floods that they have received over the past week or so. And yes, this water is not good for drinking. This water is not even good for brushing your teeth, guys, let alone to be able to cook with it. So all of Jackson, Mississippi, guys, because that is where the water plant has been contaminated, and this water is not good to drink, guys. It is not even good to put in your mouth at all. So we definitely want to keep those guys and those residents in that location. We want to keep them in our prayers, and hopefully, guys, they receive the necessary federal funds to actually get this water plant treatment. Go ahead and fix it right now, guys, because no one deserves to not have drinking water in their own homes, guys. They don't even have water to bathe with. So this is just devastating to hear, guys, and no one has to live like this. So we'll just keep them in our prayers in the meantime. But also, guys, in regards to the West Coast right now, they are experiencing some extreme heat. Yes, guys, this heat wave, as you can see right here on the map, it shows where California mostly and a lot of other states on the West Coast are going through this heat wave, in which previously, about a month ago, you had Texas and other Midwestern states experiencing the same thing. And now the West Coast is experiencing the most high temps that they have ever seen, guys, recorded in history. And yes, right now there is a fear that blackouts could actually happen. Yes, California lawmakers are urging Californians that we could receive some type of blackouts because of this huge heat wave that is going on right now in the state of California. And yes, they are saying that the nuclear power plant, yes, that could cause some great concern. But yes, guys, right now there is some concern about this nuclear power plant and whether or not it can be able to power the entire state or portions of it. They are thinking that they could have blackouts at this particular particular power plant, which could cause major damage, major issues for all of those Americans that live in the respective states. And in addition to that, California has come out and said that, look, they are advising those individuals that have electric cars, yes, you need to slow down on the charging over the Labor Day weekend. So does that mean that you can't drive anywhere? I mean, this could cause a major concern for those of you who own electric vehicles, especially those who own Tesla vehicles. Yes, guys, it says right here that as the state of California is a massive heat wave, one of the major operators of the grid is asking the residents to avoid charging their electric vehicles during the peak hours between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. Yes, guys, for many residents and EV advocates, curtailing the charging of their vehicles when the state is pushing EV adoption is inconsistent and best and poor policy at worst. Just last week, the California Air Resources Board approved one of Governor Newsom's key policy initiatives, an outright ban on the sale of new gas-powered cars by the year of 2035. And now they are trying to restrict those individuals from charging their vehicles between the hours of 4 and 9 p.m. I mean, those things just don't line up together, guys. But anyways, that is just all because of the drastic heat wave on the West Coast in California. But moving on, guys, hey, pilots, they are picketing right now, especially over the Labor Day weekend. And guess what, guys? They are not happy right now. The pilots are picketing at airports before Labor Day weekend because pilots are calling for better work conditions and benefits amid the summer of revenge travel is what they are calling this, which has left airlines scrambling to either cancel flights, delay flights, or either having to rebook flights. Yes, off-duty pilots are hosting informational picket events Thursday at airports nationwide before the holiday weekend, according to the Airline Pilots Association. Now, this is going to be different pilots from all of the airlines such as Delta, JetBlue, Sun Country, Spirit, and United Airlines, and many, many more. And the biggest issue is that pilots have already expressed their concerns about compensation and their current schedules that they have right now. And they've also faced fatigue in the recent months due to the ongoing shortage of pilots alone. So yes, guys, the bottom line is that, look, the pilots want to make sure that they've recognized and acknowledged this issue that is going on with the pilots right now, and that right now they're going to protest in Orlando because their message is clear that take us into consideration as we all negotiate our next collective bargaining agreements. That is because they don't feel like they are getting paid enough money. They feel like they are not treated right now, as well as they feel like the benefits are not in line with the issues that they are dealing with right now with what is called the travel revenge. So guys, yes, the pilots are in stress right now. They need some help. They are trying to get it by picketing over this particular weekend in hopes that the owners, the CEOs of these large airline companies do something about it. Pilots are hoping that these individuals, the CEOs, hearing their voice. But also, guys, hey, look at this crazy story, guys. I talked to you about it earlier this week in a different situation, but now this one tops all of them. Yes, one of the ex-NYPD officers has been sentenced to a record of 10 years in prison. This is because of his participation in the riot on January the 6th on Capitol Hill. Yes, it says right here that a retired New York Police Department officer was sentenced on Thursday to a record-setting of 10 years in prison for attacking the U.S. Capitol and using metal flagpole to assault one of the police officers trying to hold off a mob of Donald Trump supporters. Yes, guys, we saw previously that one individual received 6 years in prison, but this particular guy is receiving 10 years in prison. This is the most we have seen thus far in relation to the attack on Capitol Hill, which happened on January the 6th. Now, will anybody be able to top this, guys? Top 10 years? I mean, guys, if you think about it, was it really worth it to go to this riot on Capitol Hill and potentially get 10 years in prison? I mean, guys, that is just dramatic, guys. I mean, I don't know what to say, but I mean, these people broke the law. So, I mean, we have to follow the law, right? But anyways, guys, I wanted to share that story with you. Also, guys, President Biden, he hit hard on the Donald Trump supporters on yesterday in a public announcement on major news stations. Yes, right here it says in this article that President Biden punching back and punches hard. saying that the Trump and the extremists of the MAGA Republicans. Yes, he is calling them out, guys, and this is the start of the Democrats fighting to keep their seats in Washington, in which they are fighting the Republicans, guys, and the majority of the Republicans are standing behind the former president, Donald Trump. But yes, guys, President Biden took action against the MAGA Republicans, calling them extremists, calling them fascism, all sorts of things, guys, saying that they are not good for this country, saying that, look, all they want to do is break the law. They don't want to hold up the law. They want to go ahead and do everything that the former President Donald Trump tells them to do, and that is just not right to move forward with this country. President Biden called them out and said that, look, all of this information that the MAGA Republicans are pushing is actually pulling back America, turning them back several years, guys. But anyways, he went on to say other things, guys, and I don't want to go into that on this particular video, but he is fighting back. And yes, this is the beginning where the Democrats are fighting the Republicans because of the midterm elections is around the corner, and the Democrats want to hold their seats in the House, in the Senate, in the presidency, all of them, guys. And yes, President Biden took stand to do something about it, calling on all Americans to stand up what is right for the American country. So again, guys, you can find that more information about this in the news stories all over, but we'll just go ahead and move on from there, guys. But on the flip side of that, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy was on the other side talking to the MAGA Republicans, saying that, look, he is calling on President Biden to apologize for calling them semi-fascism. Yes, guys, so this is just a whole mess altogether on both sides of the aisle. I mean, like I said before, I hope we get someone new altogether in the midterm elections, as well as in 2024 when it is time to select a new person for the president. So anyways, I digress. Moving forward to some stimulus update news, guys. Yes, we finally have another program offering $1,000 monthly stimulus checks. And yes, guys, it talks about it right here, that guaranteed basic income program begins for 1,000 Los Angeles County residents. And yes, it is going to be providing $1,000 a month for these individuals. This is probably low-income families in the Los Angeles County area, and they are going to be receiving $1,000 per month for at least 3 years. That is a lot of money, guys. Can you count that? But anyways, it says that Los Angeles County Guaranteed Basic Income Program is underway, with 1,000 residents now receiving $1,000 a month for the next 3 years. The recipients were chosen randomly from more than 180,000 people who actually applied for this particular program. And given the huge number of LA County residents who applied, it's abundantly clear that a guaranteed basic income is an idea whose time has come to fruition. And in a statement from the supervisor of this program saying that, look, I'm confident that we will see what other pilots have already shown, that a guaranteed basic income program, by giving people a bit of financial breathing room, allows them to stabilize their lives and that of their families. And yes, 3 years from now, I feel confident that this LA County program will be seen as a foundational stone that led to expanded programs providing economic opportunity and stability to every eligible American household. So again, guys, participants must be at least 18 years old, have a household income under $56,000 per year for a single person, or either $96,000 per year for a family of 4 people, and have experienced negative impacts due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And the LA County participants were chosen by the University of Pennsylvania Center for Guaranteed Income, which is researching the guaranteed income programs across the country. So again, guys, it looks like they have already selected these individuals to receive this $1,000 per month in guaranteed basic income, or UBI, Universal Basic Income Program, and those individuals will be receiving $1,000 per month for the next 3 years. Again, guys, I believe that is around $36,000 total. That is huge, guys, and hopefully we will start to see other cities and counties also offering this particular guaranteed basic income program as well. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope you enjoyed this information in this video today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace. Peace.